guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Laura. Today what we're going to be making is some vanilla and chocolate shortbread cookies. Those are so good. I'm going to take you step by step into this recipe, something different to put on your list, on your cookie making list to give away as gifts for the holidays. They make great gifts. Or cookie swaps, that's a great something different to make. I will have the recipe linked down in the description box along with any items that I may have used. If you're enjoying the content, please thumbs up, leave a comment. That really helps out my channel. I would appreciate all the help with the thumbs up and the comments, guys. If you are new here, welcome. I sure hope you consider hitting that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and you will be notified every time I upload a video. If you are a regular here, thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate you. Okay guys, let's go ahead and jump on into this video. Alrighty, let's get started with this recipe. I have 2 sticks of butter, softened butter, very important. And we are going to mix it with our powdered sugar and our vanilla. We're going to give this a good mix. Go slow so you don't get a powdered sugar bath. Alright, it's ready. Nice and creamy. Alright, now we're going to mix our salt with our flour and just give it a little mix. And we're going to start adding it into our mixture, our butter mixture, very slow so that it incorporates. Okay, start off with just a little bit. We're scraping everything off the bottom. Make sure there's nothing stuck at the bottom, no flour. It should be good. Okay, now we have the cocoa powder. We are going to add 2 tablespoons of hot water and give this a mix. Okay, so we have it here already melted. We're going to add this to our batter. Now with clean hands, take the dough out of your mixer bowl. We are going to take out half. So I just want to try to get it even. So right about there is about half. We'll leave this one on the side and we'll put this one back in the bowl. And we're going to add the chocolate to this. And we're going to beat it until it's very well incorporated, that the color is even, that it's chocolate colored. All that yummy goodness out of here. Okay, let's put it back on the mixer. Okay, we're going to give this a mix until it's even color. Okay, there we go. We're going to take it out, wrap it in some saran wrap, and we'll be right back. Alright, I have split the dough into 2 parts. I'm going to wrap it in some saran wrap and I'm going to throw the chocolate one into the refrigerator because this is a bit looser than the white one due to the fact that we added water to the cocoa. And we need it nice and firm so that we can roll it out. I just try to shape it the way I'm going to roll it. Okay, I'm going to pop this in the fridge. Alright, here is the vanilla one. And we're going to cut this in half as well. And try to shape it the way we're going to roll it, which is going to be a long rectangle. Okay, now we're going to get this one, spread out our saran wrap. Okay, we're just going to leave these here until we're ready for the chocolate. We'll be back in about an hour. Okay, everybody, I am back. As you can see, we have the 4 little rectangles of dough. This just came out of the refrigerator, and these we left out. What we are going to do first is get our rolling paper, our rolling pin. I have 2 that I use. This one here is a KitchenAid rolling pin. This one is very heavy. I like to use this when I am rolling out pie crust. The weight on this thing, I don't know, it's maybe a whole pound. It really helps stretch out the dough. And then I'm going to use a smaller one in case I have trouble with the dough. Okay, and I got a little bit of flour. We're going to open up the first one. You're going to roll these out between parchment paper so that it doesn't stick to the dough. If it doesn't stick to the dough and you can do it between just one, do it on top of one. You don't want to get too much flour, just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move these over. and we're going to make a rectangle. These are going to be pretty thin. This is not sticking, so I'm just going to stick to the little rolling pin, which is fine. It's a little hard not to get the parchment paper to slide, but we're just going to deal with that. The thinner you get this, the prettier the cookies look, because you get more times around when you go to roll these together. It'll make sense here in a minute. So like I said, the thinner we can get it, the better off we are. And if it starts to shred like that, this is very forgiving dough. You can just press it back together so that your rectangle stays in shape. No biggie. Just go slow and take your time. Okay, that's it right there. It's like I said, it's very, very thin. So we're gonna set this aside and do the second one. Try to get them to the same size so you'll have less waste. Okay, so here's the second one. I'm just gonna put it on top of the other vanilla one. Now we're gonna start on the chocolate one. This is gonna probably be a bit more sticky, so you're just gonna have to be a bit more patient with it. But this is just a different type of cookie. I get tired of the same old cookies for Christmas. See how it's a bit more tacky? We are gonna add a lot more flour to this, and I'm gonna press it down with my fingers to start, and then try to roll it out. And there we go, there's the chocolate one. I'm going to go ahead and roll out the second one. Okay, and there we are. Now we're going to put these together. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to layer this one on top of the other. Changing color, whatever color you want on the outside, that's what you're going to keep down on the bottom. So I think I am going to want the chocolate. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over carefully. And at least try to get one edge straight. Press it down just a little bit. And we're going to peel this off. Don't throw away this parchment. You can reuse it to bake the cookies. If anything peels off, just put it back on, no biggie. And there we go, ready. Okay, now let's do the other chocolate. Press it down. Just a little, not too much. I just press it down to try to make sure that the dough is even. Okay, now we're going to peel this off. And if you get some flour, just dust it off. There you go. See, this is why it's a little important to try to get them the same size. Okay, now the last layer. There we go. And now I made the, oops, this broke. And it's okay if you have a little bit of overhang. That's, like I said, they're not perfect. You're not going to be perfect. That's the whole thing about giving a homemade treat. Okay, so now we have all the layers. Now we're going to roll these over, roll them into a cylinder. Take your parchment paper. Hopefully you can see this. And roll it over this way. Use your paper to grab it. Just make sure it's coming down here. This is a tricky part right here. Just keep rolling it. Let's put you to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Keep rolling it. Send it out. Peel the paper. Keep going. It's a little heavy. And there you go. Okay. And there's our roll. I'm not going to mess with it too much. I just wanted to open it to show you what we have. I am going to roll this back up into the parchment paper just like this. And we're going to pop it into the refrigerator for it to set up again so that we can slice our cookies. Okay, just like that. I'm going to put this on a cookie sheet and pop it in the refrigerator, and we will be right back. Okay, everybody. This has been sitting in the refrigerator for about an hour. I'm just going to unwrap it. And as you can see, it's pretty firm now. And now, all we are going to do is cut the sides off. I even bake that. I keep those for myself. And look at how pretty the design that you get is. Real cute. So now we just want to slice these, place them on the cookie tray with the parchment paper that I have over here, and bake. So here we go. So you want to slice them about 1/4 inch thick. I just use my bench scraper for this. I find that this is the best cutting method. And this is what they're going to look like. Doesn't that look adorable? I am going to bake this first tray and I will be back. Okay, everybody, the cookies are ready. They baked for 13 minutes and I did rotate them halfway through, and this is what they look like. Look at that, how cute that is. Something different for the holidays, but yet they're still very delicious. Let's go ahead and give these a taste. I couldn't wait. I was holding myself back to taste them. Let me put this down. Good. These cookies are delicious, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Try to include these in your cookie giveaway this year. I know you will enjoy it, and I know that the recipient will enjoy it as well. Everything will be linked in the description box below, guys, along with the recipe. If you enjoyed the video, big thumbs up. Comments really help the channel. Okay, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.